right, this is time for sport, and we want to go straight to things happening from the world of transfer. Then we'll get to what is happening in Euro 2024. My name is Ramsey Enoch, and of course, I'm going to be taking you through just a few stories today. Let me begin from the transfer rumor. Well, it is still rumor until finally confirmed, and I am the one that will bring you the confirmation of everything happening from the world of sport. Let me begin with Manchester United's right back, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He is set and just a step closer to joining Turkish giants, talking about Galatasaray, as Wan-Bissaka is up for sale at United, and talks with Galatasaray, of course, have been ongoing. Let's see how that's actually going to go, because some persons are saying this is not what Manchester United need at this very particular point in time, but then I think the coach knows what he is doing, and he should be allowed to do whatever he wants to do. As a matter of fact, the talk has been ongoing for some months now, and it's still yet not a done deal yet. According to Fanatic, the transfer has made a leap forward after the players' camp agreed personal terms with Gala, that's Galatasaray, this weekend, and that was between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that I just passed, remember. And of course, as a matter of fact, the agreement over wages and contract length is, however, now settled between the two parties. And of course, United and Gala now must reach terms over a fee. The talks rate Wan-Bissaka at £8 million, while United want £12 million to sell the fullback, and that's where the disparity is right now, £8 million and £12 million. Well, if you ask me, I would say it's not too much, and the gap is not so much, 8 million and then 12 million. What's the difference there? I think just something very small. Neighborhood of something that can actually be talked about if they really want Bissaka. All right, Tottenham Hotspur are interested in signing Michael Kayode ahead of the summer transfer window. Kayode caught the eye with his impressive performance for Fiorentina last season. As a matter of fact, he's a young man, and of course, I like that because it's good to catch them when they are young. How old is Kayode at this very particular point in time? Kayode is just 19-year-old, and he's been very, very fantastic. He's done well as a matter of fact, and he's paid his dues, and this club is coming for him right now. The 19-year-old, of course, like I told you, N Sports in Italy's squad for the 2024 European Championship. You can hear his name, Kayode, but then he's playing for Italy. All right, as a matter of fact, Kayode is a Yoruba name in Nigeria, Africa, but then he is playing his trade right there in Italy, and he's right now playing the Euro 2024 Championship. And of course, the back on his impressive display for the Viola. The fullback joined Fiorentina, of course, from Gozzano in July 2021 and spent 2 years in the Primavera squad. France wait for Mbappe, of course, to return. Moving away already from Kayode's story in the world of transfer. But then, if there is anyone that is making a whole lot of move in Europe right now, according to the information reaching us, one of them is Kylian Mbappé, and of course Mbappé needs to return back. According to what's happening, France wait for Mbappé to return and the goals to flow at Euro 2024, meaning they have been starved of goals with the absence of Kylian Mbappé. Remember, Kylian Mbappé is now playing for Real Madrid. He left PSG, where he said he was not comfortable with what's been happening, but he had to endure until the end of his season, and he has now moved to Real Madrid, where he said this is my dream team right from when I was a child. And right now he is playing with Real Madrid as contract. Everything has been signed. Then talking about Euro 2024, they said they are waiting for his return, talking about France, and as a matter of fact, they said his return is going to make goals flow for France, as they appear almost certain to reach the last 16 at Euro 2024. But then then they are hoping to have Kylian Mbappé back and rediscover their goal-scoring touch when they face Poland in their final group game, and that's going to be tomorrow, Tuesday. One of the leading favorites are coming into the tournament. I'm talking about the people they will be playing with right now. France already have 4 points from 2 matches that they've played so far in Group D, but they have only scored 1 goal, and that was courtesy of Austrian defender, talking about Maximilian Wober, putting them through their own net. Of course, let's see what will happen with the return of Kylian Mbappé. Well, France is seriously waiting for him, and of course, that goal that came for France actually gave France a 1-0 win against Austria in their opening match in Düsseldorf. According to the information before they drew 0-0 with the Netherlands in Leipzig on Friday in the absence of Kylian Mbappé. He was not in that game. Can we now say that they actually drew, or maybe that game because Kylian Mbappé was not around, they couldn't get a goal? No wonder France is saying, return back. Your return will make us have more goals. Let goals begin to flow on return. But then what do you think will happen if he returns and the goals didn't come? Well, because everyone coming for Euro 2024 are coming to win. And of course, Euro 2024 is a very hot time. Some people sustain injury from the matches that were played over the weekend. But then I just want to say, well, hard luck for everyone who sustained injury. But then what is important to France right now is the return of Kylian Mbappé. And of course, the Real Madrid signing player played no part against the Dutch as he recovers from the broken nose he suffered in collision later against Austria. I saw in one of the papers where they were saying, well, just come and play. All you just need to do is to wear a nose mask. Wear a mask and cover your nose just the way the likes of Napoli striker do. I'm talking about Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is always wearing face masks, and some persons don't know why. It's all because of injury and protection. And the same thing is expected for Kylian Mbappé. But then let's see on return back, is he going to return with a nose mask? Let's see how that is actually going to happen. As a matter of fact, 9 p.m. Croatia will be taking on Italy, and that's going to be from Group B, and that game is going to be going down in Leipzig. I'm bringing you fixtures from Euro 2024 right here. And apart from that, following defeat by Spain and victory against Albania being snatched away following a last gasp Klaus Jasola equalizer, Croatia are in desperate need of a positive result against Italy to keep their hope of progression alive. If not, they will not progress in Euro 2024. Italy are on 3 points from their 2 games and will confirm their progression to the round of 16 as group runners up if they are able to avoid defeat against Vetrini. Well, it's not going to be very easy, but then if they are able to avoid losing to Vetrini, it's going to be a good one for them. Then another match again that will be coming up is going to be between Albania and Spain in Group B, and that game is going to be 9 p.m. And of course, it's going to be played in Düsseldorf. As a matter of fact, Albania have been given a new lease of life after their dramatic leveler against Croatia. As a matter of fact, they still have a lot to do if they are to qualify. Though, as a matter of fact, once again, they are now to take one of the most impressive sides in the tournament so far in Spain. Tuesday, 25th June, 6 p.m. Okay, well, Netherlands versus Austria in Group D, and that game is going to be going down in Berlin. As a matter of fact, 6 p.m. France versus Poland in Group D will be playing their own game at Dortmund. Then 9 p.m. England will be taking on Slovenia in Group C, and that match is going to be going down in Cologne. As a matter of fact, 9 p.m. Denmark will be hosting Serbia in Group C, and that match is going to be going down in Munich. Of course, before I just bring everything to a close right here, let me bring you just just a few story more. Tennis is where I am right now. Andy Murray has not made a decision on whether he will be fit enough to make a plan. Wimbledon farewell next week. The 27-year-old Britain had a procedure, of course, a procedure. I don't know, but then it was so pathetic as he had a procedure on a back issue at the weekend. Murray is set to retire later this year and hopes for a final appearance at Wimbledon, where he won 2 of his 3 Grand Slam titles. So far, so good. Following his surgery that took place on Saturday, Andy is continuing to work with his medical team to confirm when he will return to the court again. Murray's team said this in a statement that they actually issued. Of course, this is going to be the size of the game coming to you today, and of course, this is going to be the end of sport coming from MC Ramsey with Jesse number 10 today. Well, I will come on your way again, bringing you more beautiful stories, and that's going to be on Wednesday when we bring you weekend sports. That's just going to be an update, but then I think some persons are longing for something special and something different. It will always get to you. My name is Ramsey. Bye bye for now, and have a wonderful week ahead of you.